Hi, I'm Estella,
And I'm Louisa, and we're sisters.
and today we're going to show you how to make tamales. This is a 2-day process, so we're starting the night before, and then tomorrow we'll go ahead and make the tamales. This is a molcajete. It belonged to my mother. It's been passed down in the generations from her mother and her grandmother. And this is what we're going to use to prepare our spices so that we could season the pork roast. For the first step, we're going to be grinding our garlic. I'm going to add peppercorn. Next, I'm going to add ground comino. And then I add a little water to my spices. So now that we have our spices ready, I'm going to put my pork roast in the crock pot. We're going to put our spices in. I'm going to be adding 2 cans of chicken broth, and I'm going to pour it in. Now I'm going to grab my lid and then put it on low since it's going to be cooking overnight. Now that it's day 2 of our process of making tamales, the first thing we're going to do is look and see how our pork roast is doing. Looks good, looks like it's done, ready to be shredded. So I'm going to pull out a couple of forks from inside the drawer here. Shred it. It's going to be really good.
The next step would be to boil the chili pods. So we've got our chili pods here ready to boil. It's probably going to take about an hour. And the next step would be moving on to soaking the corn husks. Empty out your bag of corn husks and spread them out in your pan. Now all we need to do is add some cold water. It will make them pliable. Takes a lot of water. Now that the chilies are ready, I'm going to take them out of the pan and put them in a bowl. They're really hot, so you got to be careful when handling them. We're going to go ahead and blend the chili pods to get them basically pureed.
Now that our chili pods have been cooked and prepped, we're ready to transport the pork that we cooked from last night into our pan here on the stove and add spices. Our family enjoys raisins in our tamales, so I am going to add raisins to our pork. Just stir it real well here. See how beautiful the color is.
Okay, so the next step is we're going to be making the masa. And we've got our tamale masa. It's basically like cornmeal and with the ingredients in the bag. So we kind of just add our spices, our ingredients, and go for it, do taste testing, and when it's ready to spread. Now that we've got our masa mixed, we're going to spread the masa on the corn husks. I'm going to pass this over to my sister. My sister's going to be doing the pork and raisin filling first, our favorite.
I'm going to put our meat filling on the tamale. I like to center it, and I just roll it over like this, and then again, and then you get the end and you fold it up like this, because when you get ready to cook it, you want the top part showing. So it looks like we have enough tamales here ready to put in the cooking pot. Load them in the cooking pot standing up with the top end showing. Put them on the stove and let them cook for 45 minutes. They look pretty good. What do you think, Louie?
Oh yeah, our first batch is done. Good eating. Thank you for having us, and I hope you'll enjoy a little bit of our culture.